Hello and welcome to making a beat out of our President Joe Biden. This isn't really me making a beat, this is me just kind of showing you how I made a beat. The beat was already made. And just a quick disclaimer, the beat doesn't necessarily revolve around Joe. It's pretty much just like I added Joe as an afterthought. But yeah, so with that being said, let's get into it. It starts out with this. That's a synth from Atrium. Atrium is a vaporwave album that I thought was cool, but there was this one just right in the beginning, a synth stab, so I sampled that. Please don't sue me. I'm not making any money off of this anyway. So then what I did was I took it with a low pass. It's barely, you could barely hear it. Then a high pass. Again, you really can't hear it. I don't necessarily know if it's doing anything, but it's on the project file, so I'm just going to leave it there. Next up, we have a hi-hat. There's this. Not too complicated of a pattern. Then there's this. The way that I made those rolls fade out, that's actually, what that is I just took a single hi-hat and I clicked it to repeat, and then I used an envelope to make it kind of fade out, you know, so it's not such a harsh beginning and end. So then you play that and it's going to sound like this. Okay, so we got that. Then right up here, this is the next section of it. We're gonna start the kick and the 808 and also a clap. So here's the kick. Real basic pattern. Here's the 808. This is another beat that really doesn't have a ton of effects on it. Then here's the clap. Real basic. And here's what all that sounds like together. Anyways, during this next part, you're going to start to realize that there's a little bit more effects going on. First thing we're going to add is a little percussion. Sounds like that. Add the effects. Yeah, there's a decimator, makes it pretty loud. Some reverb and an amplifier. The amplifier makes it quieter, by the way. It lowers the level. And there's the other kick. This is just a better sounding kick. It's the same kick, but I added some effects on it. And by some effects, I mean one effect that I barely even modified. Next is a little stab from Summer Day, which is a demo by a band called Slowdive that was never released. And it sounds like this. You're probably wondering, how did I get to that sound? I'm not entirely sure. How did I get to that sound? Anyways, I just added some canyon delay to make it sound like this. Real distant. But yeah, now I want to know, how did I get to that sound? Let's put it into context a little bit. Huh? Wait, okay, take off the effects. Huh? Oh, I see what's going on. It's playing octaves. That's why it sounds like that. There we go. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Moving on. After that, I added this sample that was in my sample bank called Some Synth Stuff. I don't know what that is. But anyways, it just sounds like this. Just a drone. I am incorporating ambient drone music into hip-hop beats. Anyways, we put on a bunch of effects, so I'm just going to hit you with them. EQ, reverb, high pass, some low pass. Yep, incorporating ambient drone music into hip-hop. And then, last but not least, what you came... Actually, no. There's also this thing. We got to get to this thing. Yeah, so that's a thing. And how I got the effects for that is Ooh, has a bunch of stuff. Okay, so originally it sounded like this, with the envelope on, of course. Then there was a chorus, E, lo-fi, decimator, amplifier. Now it's quiet again, and then a high pass to kind of put it in the background a little bit. All right, now what you came for. Here is the Joe Biden sample. This is a sample from, hold up, let me stretch it out. Oh, wait. Okay, this is the sample.
First of all, I said, when I tell you get off the board, you get off the board, and I'll kick you out again, but I shouldn't have called you, Esther.
I don't know exactly where I took that from, but he sounds kind of aggressive. Anyways, so I chopped it up to this one part. Just a single word from him, and I went. And yeah, that is literally all Joe Biden has contributed to this beat. There's no effects on it. Yeah, you came here for this. Anyways, so yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. And yeah, here, I'm gonna play through the whole beat for you now. Enjoy. Okay, that's it. Subscribe for America.